I believe we are on the verge of two things happening, and they're both wonderful. One, we are on the verge of massive election wins in 2022. And I'm not talking about the House and the Senate. Yes, I think we're going to have big election wins there. That's fine. Good for them. Good. Look, it's better than having the Democrats in charge, right? But top to bottom, Democrats are about to be slaughtered in this election cycle in a way that you've probably never seen, that I've never seen in my lifetime. School boards, city councils, board of supervisors, DAs, state legislatures, we are going to see an election massacre on a scale that we have never seen before. That's one, that's a very good thing. And two, we have a new mentality, probably your mentality, emerging on the right, beginning to emerge, I probably should say. The new right, we talk about it all the time. You see it right there on the screen. The new right, aggressive, anti-communist, playing offense. And these people are beginning to rise, which is great. But here is the problem. As we have this new aggressive strain of the right rising, and then we're going to have the power to do things, the communists are not going to be our biggest enemy. The old right, and frankly, the losing mentality will be our biggest enemy. Because you and me, we've been taught our entire lives to complain about what they're doing, and then at the mere suggestion of us actually doing something with the power we gain, we're taught to say, no, that wouldn't be right. That's against our principles. You hear that word all the time. It would be against our principles. We can't, that's not who we are. How many times have you heard that? How many times have you said that? That losing mentality is going to kill us if we don't get rid of it. We must develop a winning mentality. Now, a great example of this is what's happening in Florida as we speak right now. And on multiple levels, actually. You see, Florida passed the bill. You remember the bill. They passed this bill, and the bill simply said, don't talk about sex to kindergartners. It was K through 3 or something like that. Pre-K through 3, don't talk about sex to kindergartners. The left, mainly in Florida, freaked out about it. And person after person after person, I don't know what they are, men or women, because you can't tell anymore, people who teach children in Florida begin to put out videos online complaining that they weren't allowed to talk to your kindergartner about chopping his penis off. This account, Libs of TikTok on Twitter, wonderful account, God bless this human being, decided to start exposing these. Well, that has the left so petrified that these videos have been exposed, that you've seen them right here on the show. That as the left so petrified, they're now going after this person and their family members. Remember that whole story about the Washington Post from yesterday? That is wonderful. They're on their heels. So what is the temptation for the right, for the old right, the loser mentality? Hey, let's back off. We don't need to push it. Let's back off. Let me ask you something. When you see this video of this monster who was talking about relationships with children, and you find out that once Libs of TikTok exposed this video, this person lost their job, does that make you happy or sad?
I use the term minor attracted person, or MAP, in the title and throughout the book for multiple reasons. First of all, because I think it's important to use terminology for groups that members of that group want others to use for them. And MAP advocacy groups like Before You Act have advocated for use of the term MAP. They've advocated for it primarily because it's less stigmatizing than other terms like pedophile. A lot of people, when they hear the term pedophile, they automatically assume that it means a sex offender. And that isn't true, and it leads to a lot of misconceptions about attractions toward minors. I've definitely heard the idea that you brought up, though, that the use of the term minor attracted person suggests that it's okay to be attracted to children. But using a term that communicates who someone is attracted to doesn't indicate anything about the morality of that attraction.
I know. As soon as you're done vomiting, we can talk. You done? That person lost their job. Are you happy about that? If you are, you're part of the new right. If that makes you uncomfortable that we exposed that person, well, not we, it was Libs of TikTok and whatnot. If that makes you uncomfortable that the new right exposed that person and got that person fired, You have a loser mentality. And that's actually not me calling you a loser. I'm not trying to be mean right now. I'm trying to let you know mentalities are things that you learn over time, and you must let that go. We have the communists on their heels. They're on their heels in many different ways.